I'm pretty confident that everyone who has played Roblox has at some point played, or at the very least heard of Lumber Tycoon 2, a pretty dated game where you chop down trees for profit, using said profit to buy better equipment which can yield better logs for even more profit. Of course, that is a massive oversimplification of what this game is, as well as what you can do in it. This isn't your average boring tycoon, but for time's sake, let's just leave it at that. Now, let's say you get bored of chopping down trees and you want to grind for a different type of resource. We'll enter Refinery Caves. At its core, it follows basically the same formula as Lumber Tycoon 2. You're just farming a different type of resource with different tools, with the end goal being profit for better equipment to repeat the process. Of course, having a similar core doesn't immediately translate to a Lumber Tycoon clone, as it has many aspects and features to it that make it unique, and in my honest opinion, better than Lumber Tycoon 2. For example, it has a dump truck, which doesn't seem like much, but perfectly suits the game's theme as this is a mining game. Wouldn't it be cool if Lumber Tycoon 2 had a dedicated logging truck? Anywho, I'm not going to nitpick all the differences between these two games, as I think they are both pretty good. However, I do want to go back to similarities, to which there is one major one that both of these games share, and that being that they are both hyper-focused on one type of resource. Lumber Tycoon is focused on all things related to lumber, and Refinery Caves is focused on all things mining. But what if you wanted a little variety? Then what? That's right, if you picked Oaklands, you are correct. Just by looking at the game's name, you'd be right in discerning you'll chop down trees, and lots of them. Which, is fine and all. But let's say you wanted to mine rocks like in Refinery Caves. Well... Yep, that's right. This game allows you to mine rocks, while at the same time allowing you to chop down trees, as if you were playing Refinery Caves and Lumber Tycoon in the same game. Wow, isn't that so revolutionary? Yeah, not really. Sure, chopping down trees and mining rocks within the same game isn't necessarily unheard of, but it's still pretty cool to see in the form of a Lumber Tycoon 2-esque game. Speaking of Lumber Tycoon 2-esque games, looking at the only two good ones in existence, Oaklands seems to take the best aspects of the two. For example, Oaklands has this grabbing thing, which seems to have its appearance and functionality derived from the Proton 24 of Refinery Caves. In both universes, they are able to pick up a lot more stuff than you normally would be able to with your bare hands, making it very practical and a very good addition to both games. Oaklands also has a very sizable showroom selection of purchasable vehicles, which is similar in size to that of Refinery Caves. As for Lumber Tycoon 2, I couldn't come up with much other than, hey, this game, no, these two games wouldn't exist without it. Yeah, I didn't script this video very well.